Alright. Welcome to CLOPIXEL Gamers, doing some late night gaming, putting the hours in. Streaming over on Rumble at CLOPIXEL Gamers. Also streaming on Instagram, so if you see me on Instagram, Rumble, or YouTube, welcome to the channel. Got tons of videos coming out tomorrow, but taking a little break. Actually got 3 videos coming out tomorrow, so I'll be all day editing, and I'll probably do one live on my new channel. But welcome in. Go ahead, started with Re-Reckoning. I saw the cover for this game and I was just like, it looked interesting, and I flipped to the back, found out it's a remake, so we're gonna get it going, get it popping. Feel free to support the channel, drop a comment, like, share, subscribe. I think where I left off, I was just defeated this guy. Yep. Good on these. I have daggers, yeah. I gotta go through here. Let's make sure there's nothing in the room. I think one thing that this game does well is just highlights what you're supposed to be grabbing. So it looks like there's nothing in here. Loki, I've always enjoyed games like this, you know, God of War. There's some hidden gems on the original Xbox. Dealing with RPGs, Spartan Total Warrior is one of them, and you know, just some good games like this. A lot of action-oriented RPGs. I'll take a level up. Bohart has been added to your map. Okay, that must be a location. Some people we can talk to. Yep.
No more.
Ooh, he's hurt.
No more.
Talk to.
No.
Thank Matharu, another survivor. Are there any more? I suppose that's a little bit of kindness from fate. May those still trapped inside rest peacefully. This was supposed to be a nice isolated grove. So much for that. Fomorits Hughes was one of the greatest minds of our generation. The Well of Souls was a dream that was almost too good to come true. Who knows why the Tuatha hate mortals? Who knows why the Fae do half the things they do? The well was a beautiful dream, an end to death, a cure to tragedy. It would have made war pointless. It could have saved the world. We should have known it was too good to exist. Now our friends have paid the price.
Let's see what we're gonna
Stay safe. We'll be moving soon.
Alright. Ooh, okay. So lock picking. What is mercantile? Okay, buy and sell. Increases difficulty when lock picking. More gold. Can I level up anything? Alright, well, I just try detect hidden. How many points do I have? Oh, points available. I've only had one. Alright. Longsword mastery. Brutal weaponry. I have daggers though. Wait. Let's see what they have on the side of them. Finesse. Let's see what's on finesse. I want the dagger mastery. Arrow. And precise weaponry. Yeah, why not? Out of the darkness into the light. Okay. I'm ready. Break some. So right now I'm playing as like a mercenary character, but I like to see if I do beat this game, what it would be like to replay under a different class, like warrior class, like a mage and stuff like that.
I saw you fighting there. We could have used more of you. Did they really have a troll? I don't know how the Twatha found us, but if they had a troll, it couldn't have been an accident. Fate was kind to collapse that doorway behind you, or they would have chased us into the glade.
Wow.
We started building here when they found Prismere in the mines nearby. Never thought we'd see Twatha this far out west, though. Fate weavers? Ah, charlatans. You swears by them. But I'll be damned if I trust my future to some cards.
I hear you.
Hughes ran off, you say? I wouldn't worry too much. The old man's tougher than he looks, and he's always got a plan.
Hey, you can't sleep on the age, man.
They're technically a type of wild fae, related to the fae of the summer and winter courts up in the wild. The Twatha also use them in their army. I never did trust fae to begin with. Those Twatha are the worst sort. They waged some sort of holy war against humans and Alpha for years now. But the front's all the way out east. What are they doing out here? How did they know about? The well was incredible, but it took armloads of Prismere crystals to keep the thing active. That's why we built it so close to the Stone Candle mines. They even put in a few tunnels to deliver the crystals directly into the well. I told them it wasn't safe. Looks like I was right. Again.
Yeah.
Good luck out there.
Funny guy. Alright. Close this real quick. And let me know in the comment section if y'all are into RPGs or what kind of games are y'all into. I've always been into these type of games. One game I would like to see remade is Jade Empire. That would be nice to see a remake of. Let's see what else we got. Okay, we got this. And this? Mask? Tell me a joke. It's supposed to be fun. Okay. Let's move along. It's that little red bar. I wonder what I could use these items for. Okay, do I have to fight this thing? Yep. Alright, do I get anything off?
You! I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here? When I saw you with Edsel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes' experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know what Arthur found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt.
Okay, what are the options? I can extort them. Why does it have that highlighted green?
I promise you, if I knew who it was, I'd tell. Sharing research is one thing, but academic sabotage is a crime. I never meant for anyone to get hurt. But at this point, what's a little more blood on my hands?
It didn't work. Oh, maybe I should let him go. But I don't think he has a chance. I feel bad now. Yeah, he's not really a challenge on him. Yeah, I feel bad now. He didn't seem that bad. All right. Okay. Now before, okay. This real quick. That way I just came from. I harvest this. All right. Let me switch weapons. Wonder if I can map. Change my secondary to longbow. We'll see if I can get.
Far west.
I didn't know the guy would fight me. Otherwise, I would have just let him go. Alright. Switch this back. Okay, so that's where that discovery comes in handy. I need to keep upping that. Okay, cutscene. Good stuff.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old fate weaver, eh? Fate weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things. Trust me, I've known that for a long time. Nobody can change fate. Poor old Fomadus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. It's a shame. He'll be dead by now. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. I wish I could, but times are tough. I've barely got enough to pay my bar tabs as
My
it is.
persuasion is not strong enough yet, so let's see.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Okay. I don't run for fights. Ooh, the dodge. Let's go. Performance was a set to keep the fate energy. Press A to continue. Alright. Ooh. Ouch. Shit. Something like that. Alright, let's go. Fate meter is full. The face will
Another ghostling for the fire.
You can use your fate energy to enter reckoning mode. Press A to continue. So how do I use my fate energy? Oh, left trigger. Oh, left trigger and right trigger to harness the power of the fate reckoning mode now. Okay, it's more powerful. Pretty cool. Make your peace. Move near, unravel, and press A to perform my fate shit. Okay. Oh, B. I keep missing those quick time. So you get more XP if you.
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
You always see death?
It's a gift. Some people think landscape. Other people write poetry.
It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes, other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's quick, it doesn't hurt, and there's no charge. And after what I've seen, I'm not letting you out of my sight until I have an answer.
You're nervous. Relax. This is what fate do.
You're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much. I am. But still, I've never seen someone whose fate was just missing. Not even when I was drunk as the king of ballads. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true,
that's deep.
and I'm not saying I believe it,
So
then
it's
your
unlike
path
others.
is
Oh,
yours
long
to
distance
determine.
one. Fateless one. Newly resurrected. Your fate is blank, formless, and ready to be forged into the shape of your choosing. Rogue tier. So, what do I choose? Okay, unlike many warriors, also I have I can choose acolyte. Oh wow, there's different ones. Rogue, okay. Far away, from behind, or by discernible means. As usually surprised as a rogue, you sneak, dodge, and slide the weapons with poison to gain advantage in combat. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, acolytes have elemental forces. Brawler. Melee combat, you can withstand a lot of punishment. Usually it's more effective for you to block or suffer an attack rather than dodge. How does acolyte seem appealing? But I like to use my weapons too. I'll just try. Why not? I guess, what do? Set destiny.
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly, I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't,
Really?
or there's something very wrong with you. Damn it, it's the truth. At least, I think it is. The
Okay.
world is changing.
Come on,
you might be
controller.
a sign of that. Or maybe the
fail me now.
cause.
I've never had a doubt my own feelings, but we should consult God. He's not a threat.
I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the
Hook
east.
this up to a stronger.
I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the
charge
wounded at the
cable.
tower.
I don't know why this music sounds familiar. Alright, let's see.
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one. That's why we're going to see God.
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there.
Once I was free God, we are afraid of Adam. I wrestled with
Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the blade of Avgrum. I wrestled the Colossus priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men, but that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing
I don't think
couldn't
anybody
fight.
can.
You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Joven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good Fate Weaver, but that doesn't make you very popular, especially not in dark days like these. We are all threads in the tapestry of fate, measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fate Weavers undertake the task of reading those threads. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have no control over how that tapestry is woven. But you do. And when a Fate Weaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become. The Fate Weavers were once a great, unified order of sages from all the mortal races. We foretold the destinies of kings and gods. But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news.
Dude is preaching right
And
now.
all the news in the world is getting worse. The order splintered long ago. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of my beer.
Man,
And
wants
I
another
see
drink.
it being empty soon. Hughes was always in art, but he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying as long as he knew he'd get the well working. The Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, bloodthirsty, and savage. Why, they're practically human. What could this all mean? Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you? What could this all mean?
Got a sack. Nobody else got any loot. He does. Gold. According to the map, I already answered the question. There's 2 red dots there. According to the map, I need to go this way.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
From 5 to 8. Music is awesome in this game. Very interesting. Reminds me of a movie. Let's see. I'm not supposed to be killing these animals indiscriminately. He didn't really do anything to me. I probably should stop doing that. I thought they would give me items. Okay? Tell me a joke. Okay, these little things don't do anything. I'm supposed to shoot them. What if I attack one? Nope. Okay. Stop killing animals. There's no items that come from them as of yet. At least I don't see. Hey, what's this? Some kind of meat.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close.
Man, people
Go
are
back
hurt.
to your business. On.
You talk to her.
Hi.
Keep moving. This business doesn't concern you. Unless you're an expert scholar on the Fae, I'd suggest you move along. No reason to be out in the open with the Red Legion about. What are they? I'm not sure, but they've been here for longer than any of us can imagine. They're older than the trees. They have to be. They grew them. Humans and immortals cannot live together in peace, at least not forever. The peace we have with the Summer Court is unnatural. That's my opinion. You might call it a Fae nation, one of two united factions that rule their kind. The Summer Court are not exactly allies, but they do let us be, most of the time. It's the other Fae, the Winter Court, that has spawned the dreaded Tuatha, a vicious clan of killers who wish to defeat and enslave all mortals. Are you playing a trick on me? I would hope so. We're going on 10 years of the mortals and the Tuatha locked in a deadly embrace. Normally, I'd decry the bloodshed, but this is a conflict that we cannot afford to lose.
Dang, she is dying.
Bandits, but no ordinary bandits. Surely you've heard of Red, the dead Idward. They say he drinks the blood of his captives, that he consumes their souls. Or perhaps those are just rumors. You should be fine if you stay inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries of Gorhart, however, your life is in your hands. I'd never seen one of them until a day or so ago. It appears that a small group of warriors ventured inland to strike behind our lines. Believe the stories, friend. The Tuatha were mad. They have been touched by a dark magic. They are wholly corrupted, and they are the enemy. I don't know if you noticed, but St. Ordwig's mission closed its gate moments before that Fae's body turned up on the road. I don't like what that suggests. Not at all. The Brothers of St. Ordwig's are an odd sort, scurrying back and forth across the mission like squirrels gathering nuts. I wonder what goes on behind those closed doors.
Man.
The Red Legion is about. Best to sleep with your sword by your side.
Good.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds. Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started. Peaceful Fae make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are led by a king in a faraway city, hidden from mortal eyes. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories from my youth. Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Gorhart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams. I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Gorhart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war. Not with everything changing. She spends her days on the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are. We keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind of disaster awaits me in the morning. But we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. That's the best anyone can do these days. I'm the Warden of Gorhart, and a poor one at that. I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been Warden for less than 2. Now here I am with an injured Fae on my doorstep. I'm a disgrace. I've seen many bandit clans in the Crystal War and back home, but these men are a particular breed. They like their victims weak and bloody. The Red Legion has been a presence in the area for several weeks now. Our people are scared to show their faces after dark. I don't know what the Tuatha will be doing this far from the front lines. It must be something vital to their interests. They're a wicked breed, though, and I pity the man who meets up with them in these darkened forests.
Okay.
Bye now.
Yeah, I gotta get her some help.
Great Nettie Grildus knows blades better than anyone around.
Partner.
If you haven't spoken to Arnik Arduna, you should. He's a friendly sort, like most Alpha.
Let's talk to him. Here we go.
Can't talk. Herc doesn't like loafers.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done?
Secure provide service. You can enter the service menu by pressing Y. Okay. Okay, so yes, healing stuff. Okay.
Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well.
Okay, so
It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential dangers. My hope is to develop a weapon that the Alfar can bring against our common enemy, the Tuatha. To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is that it involves lesions, goiters, and a good deal of pus. His name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door, picking through the ember eyes. I was impressed how well he knew his way around a plant. I've never seen one so eager to learn. I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnurfar Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe. He always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnurfar Hall, the Irathi ruin. People say it's haunted, but people say many things. The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse devised by the Red Legion. They mean to terrorize these people into submission, and it's working. Haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. Avoid its shadow if you can, because what transpires inside Alistar will benefit no one, I would know. I have seen many conflicts unfold, but never have I seen one in which the fates of so many are at stake. The Tuatha will not settle for simple victory. They want total domination and will do whatever it takes to achieve it. For years I dabbled in alchemy, healing, divination and transmutation. All of that seems frivolous now, what with the war looming over us. Now I spend my sleepless nights in search of a formula that will end such conflicts forever. I fear for his life. Karth was gifted in a way that I've witnessed in only a select few. If the Red Legion has him, there's no telling of how he'll be treated. If you must know, my name is Nani Henry, formerly the chief alchemist of Alistar. But you wouldn't know what that is. When the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the grounds, I took refuge here. The Almain are a private people, keen to keep to themselves, like me.
Alright, religion.
Bandits, ruthless and well organized. The Red Legion is reaping many rewards by preying on vulnerable Almain settlers traveling east. Long ago, these villains confined themselves to the coast, but recently they've moved inland to avoid the war. Now they're our problem.
That's nice.
They are the undying, the corrupted roots. Their existence is an abomination. Everything in Amalur exists for a particular reason, except for the Tuatha. They're not meant to be. Farewell.
I need anything from a shop right now. But can I talk to him?
That Dida Eolfred has a nice smile. She also has some of the best prices this far west.
I'm not gonna steal anything per se. Let's see. Nice. Good. Oh, so I have items. I'd rather use an actual. Nah, I don't want to experiment. Let's put garlic. No, let's take bark. I got 4 of these. What if I put. Okay. Minor healing potion. Okay. So just gotta know what to combine. That's the thing. Lock it. Should I or should I? Oh, difficulty easy. Try it. Use right stick to adjust the angle of the pick. Okay. Oh, I get it. So we choose the angle. If I pick the correct angle, we'll unlock. what's next? Okay, so this is the one I want. Okay, so use left stick to move the slider. If the pick is at the correct angle, the lock will unlock. Otherwise, the pick might break. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got the angle I want. Now what? What do I press? Let's try it again. Oh, I don't have. There must be something else I need. Wow. Use the left stick to start moving the. Oh, I get it. Okay, so that's how you do it. Okay. It's all 0%. Interesting. So many options and choices. What is this? Or I just went there. Oh, yeah, the alchemist thing.
Can't talk. Herc doesn't like loafers.
My loafers. I guess he's saying I'm a loafer. Alright.
You've returned.
Yeah.
Reassuring to have the war sworn so close.
Alright, we're going one more building. And then we will pick it up tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. And if you did, definitely support in the support links below. Also, you can hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're catching this on the replay, definitely drop a comment. Let me know what you think about RPGs and these type of games. And have you played this game before? And if you beat it or if you enjoyed playing it. Alright, I guess I'll talk to him.
Nelson will never fall.
Hopefully. Loot bookshelf. I don't know what looting will do.
Welcome to Goreheart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today?
Oh, she got the weapons. Iron longsword. Oh. So burst staff and they have burst scepters. Okay, what's the difference between the staff and the scepter? Let's compare. Okay, that's fire. This one's ice. So I might need an ice one. but the damage is less. And she got clothes too. What's the copper talisman do? Okay. Okay, so it's a shield of sorts. I don't think I have helmet. What's the ring do? Squire's ring, 20% health, 20 plus health. Better with magic. Muted. I think, how much money do I have? 521. Is that? Oh, 4,000. I can't afford that right now. What does the backpack do? Okay, yeah, so there is an inventory limit to this.
The Fae are elemental creatures, magical and strange. None too considerate of us mortals either. They see us like pets, or worse, like bugs. It's best that you stay out of the Eastern Forest. I've seen things you can't even imagine. The road is dark and dangerous, and it's a long hike to Didenhill. The Alfar and the Tuatha have been at each other's throats for nearly a decade now. I can't remember the reason. I wonder if they can, the fools. You will find it settled on a small lake beside the Eastern Road. Compared to Gorehart, Didenhill could be called a city. Some call it the Camp of Cowards, on account of it being settled by those who refuse to enter the forest. Can you blame them? Never trust a wood that whispers. There's Nettie the smith, and Nanny handles potions and remedies. The inn's across the way if you fancy a pint. Keep an eye out for the Red Legion, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I doubt it's an organized group. More likely that it's one scared idiot with a knife. I heard someone in the village mention Red Legion, but that can't be true. Me? Widowed, going on 5 years now. All my boys were taken by the Tuatha. Both
That's
sons,
crazy.
my brother, and my beloved Avery. Wicked business, this war. I refuse to speak of them. Please respect my wishes.
Erosive daggers. Dang, I need to get my money up because I can't afford any of this. Alright, except for the armor.
Goodbye.
I wish I was fighting in the war. The action is in the east. No one's ever seen Tuatha this far west.
Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favor in this ridiculous war, are you?
She's so forward. Okay, so she can repair stuff. Well, the crude iron daggers, I need to be repaired, so... Oh, it doesn't repair it fully, though. I might as well fix all my stuff. Only shield I got.
So long.
Why talk to her? Gonna save the game. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thank you for tuning in. If you dropped by, definitely consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.